Hello everyone, my name is Kay, and today I'm going to be debunking 5 myths in the furry fandom. Also, hello, hi! I'm back, finally, after 2 months of not posting any long-form videos. I haven't had the motivation since I moved houses to make any long-form videos, and all the ones I have recorded have been kind of shit. And I only want to give you guys the best of the best content, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Anyway, let's get back to the video. The first myth I'm going to be debunking today is that furries identify as animals. Now I'm going to start off by saying this is straight up not true, alright? Furries don't identify as animals. And I get why people think that because of all the misinformation on the internet about it. So I'm going to explain why furries don't identify as animals and what community you're thinking of. You're mixing furries up with Therians. Therians are people who identify as an animal physically, psychologically, or mentally. Therians are the people that you'll see on TikTok who are running around on all fours, doing little jumps, and sometimes doing animal vocals. Being a furry is a hobby and an interest, and being a Therian is an identity and a lifestyle. Sure, the two can overlap, and you can get furries who do identify as animals because they are Therians. But just because someone is a furry does not mean that they identify as an animal. Most furries don't. The next myth I'm going to be debunking is that all furries are LGBTQ. Now, of course, it's no secret that the majority of the furry fandom are in fact queer. To be exact, 80% of the furry fandom are queer, and 18.5% of the furry fandom are under the trans umbrella. However, that does not mean the entire furry fandom are LGBTQ. There is a portion of furries that are in fact straight. Sure, it's rare to come by, sure you won't see many straight furries, but they do exist. Of course it doesn't matter, but just because someone joins the furry fandom does not mean they're automatically gonna become gay. If you're straight, you're straight. If you're gay, you're gay. Being a furry does not change that. But it is no secret that the majority of the furry fandom are in fact very, very gay. The next myth about the furry fandom that I'm going to be talking about is that all furries are autistic. Now, in my experience, every furry I've ever met has all been autistic, and honestly, for a while, I did believe that, the majority of furries were autistic. A study made in 2019 concluded that around 15% of furries are, in fact, autistic. Now, this really surprised me. It surprised the shit out of me, because honestly, I thought that there would be a lot higher percentage than 15%. Now, of course, this is only diagnosed autistic people in the furry fandom. There's probably a lot more undiagnosed furries in the autism spectrum in the furry fandom. However, statistics say around 15%. The next myth I'm going to be talking about is that furries use litter boxes. I'm sure there are furries out there who have done this. However, the majority of furries are hygienic enough to use an actual toilet. This misconception about the furry fandom came out because people started saying that furries were using litter boxes in schools, and that there are litter boxes being installed in American schools. Now, this turned out not to be true. It turned out to be for service animals and for emergencies in school shootings. Very America. But not for kids who wanted to use litter boxes. That is a myth. I guess if you want to in the privacy of your own home, fine, I guess you can do it. It's your life and you can do it what you like. However, I personally find it unhygienic and a little bit more weird than just dressing up as an animal. You do you. And last but not least, the last myth I'm going to be debunking is that all furries are mentally ill. Now, the reason why people think this is because a lot of furries do in fact have depression or anxiety. Most of the people who are furries were mentally ill before they joined the furry fandom and joined the furry fandom as an escape or a way to better themselves. However, not every single furry is mentally ill. Now, sure, furries are more likely to have depression or anxiety, but that does not mean that the majority of the fandom are mentally ill. Anyways, I think I'm going to leave this video here. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to comment what you thought of this video. This is the sort of video I've been planning for a while now, and there is a lot more misconceptions in the furry fandom that I would like to debunk. However, I couldn't really fit all of them into this video, so I had to just stick with 5. I just had to choose the 5 most popular ones I could find and talk about them. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and stay barky!